just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Standing at the airport, she is just a cold with coffee in her hand. Sacramento's breathing and I can't help believing you. Don't understand, don't understand. I'm just a man. Don't understand. I'm just a man. California sleeping and you have got me weeping. I am just a man. I can't help but feeling that love is always dealing me a losing hand, my losing hand.
Hi, my name is Piers Thompson. You're listening to Portobello Radio, and I had black pudding for breakfast with bacon.
You disgusting person. You make my skin crawl with your animal-eating habits. You are foul beyond all recognition.
All right, let's get on with it. I have got a sting.
How come I sound
I've got a
quite
sting round my house.
bassy and you not so bassy? So, Mr. Howie, could you pick up your microphone in front of you, please, and just so I can get kind of level on the go here?
This one?
Yeah, there's a button. And I know there
That's
is a
4.
button. Oh, that's 4.
It's
Sorry.
button free. I'm button free.
Keep on telling me about your button.
Button free. Buy one, get a button free. I'm button free. Are you button free?
Brilliant. And then
Here we go. Yes, my name's Zakia, and I'm late. I'm really sorry, and I'm nearly as bad as my mother, and she's away in Jamaica.
lucky thing. How amazing is that? So your mum's hanging out with ISIS doing yoga, hot yoga. In Yeah, in
As I've
Jamaica.
told you, she can plank, and she's 96.
No, amazing. I can't wait to see her do the splits.
Come on, let's get on with the show, mate.
I'm being directed by my camera director.
Yeah, but not from a... All right, ready to roll, mate? Shh. Literally, you are in... Greg is...
I love Portobello Radio.
Yes. Yeah, this is Portobello Radio. We're coming live from the Muse Gallery. We've got a fabulous new show around us. We've got a whole fantastic lineup of guests. My name is Piers Thompson.
I'm Zakia Amlak.
Wicked, absolutely amazing. And I'm Greg Weir. Welcome aboard.
And first up, we have got Ray Jones.
No way.
The reigning Notting Hill Man of the Year.
Oh, yeah,
And-
they never chose another one after about 2015 or something, so you're still it. Yeah,
and we're going
mate.
to talk about your play in a minute, Ray. But
Yeah,
first, we're going to have your song.
Well, why
and then
not?
we'll have your book and your pictures.
We're on Portobello Road, so why not?
see her in the morning, strolling alone down Southern Road, on her way to market. Sometimes she'd stop and say hello. Somehow I summoned up the courage, asked her to go out on a date. She said okay, but nothing heavy. Don't need more trouble on my plate. She was the rose of Portobello, flowing hair and big blue eyes, who turned the head of every fellow. That I felt for her was no surprise. She warned me not to get too comfy at night while laying in her bed. She'd soon be moving on because she liked to keep one step ahead. I did my best to get her talking. A problem shared, a problem solved. But I could tell by her reaction I'd be a fool to get involved. She was the rose of Portobello, flowing hair and big blue eyes, who turned the head of every fellow. That fell for her with no surprise. Then one day she left forever, no coming back, and that's for sure. But I'll still be waiting on a phone call, maybe a knock upon my door. And I'll get mad and feel deprived of perfect life that I behold. That kind of thing will happen if you live your life down like the grove. She was the rose of Portobello, with flowing hair and big blue eyes. She turned the head of every fellow. That I felt for her was no surprise. She was the rose of Portobello, flowing hair and big blue eyes, who turned the head of every fellow. That I felt for her was no surprise.
Yes, that of course is Glory Bound, Rose of Portobello. It's a
I know,
fantastic video. Go and
they
find it
never
on
get fed
YouTube.
up with it, Piers. They really don't. They sing it to me as I'm walking down the street there.
Too
and the
right,
other
Sue.
thing they always say to
Too
me on
right,
the street
Sue.
is, why are you on Portobello radio more often?
Well,
What can you do?
absolutely.
I
Why
know,
not?
I know.
Why not?
Because he didn't turn up for a few weeks. Ray, welcome to the show. Now,
Yeah, man.
as you know, you're a man of many hats, and
Well, I
you're
try
wearing
my
a
best,
lovely
Piers.
one
But
today.
every one of them, what are you going to realise, Piers? Every single thing we've ever done, it might have cost you a couple of bob, but nothing has ever cost me any money. And that's why I love Facebook and Instagram and all that.
You
It
are
never cost any money.
a blagger,
I have to
sir.
say, the
I'm
Ruffler
sorry.
Gallery
A total
cost me a
blagger.
bit.
I mean, this play we're going to talk about now, there's people
Yeah.
there, West End actresses. The
I
girl who's
know.
in it is in Mission Impossible.
Well, tell us about
but
it,
we got no
man.
money.
Well,
It's
let's
gonna be
just roll back.
Yeah, all right.
Ray, your play,
Yeah.
Oh I Say,
Oh, I
which
Say.
radio play,
Yes.
which received its world premiere on Portobello Radio.
I'm grateful for that, Piers. Yes, thank you.
That we are replaying that on Sunday, just before the Wimbledon final.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
So tell us about the play.
Yeah,
Well, the
tell
play,
us, yeah.
it's, as you say, it's about tennis. It's about a lady who won the Wimbledon, or the equivalent of the Wimbledon Championship many, many years ago. And they're going to have this magazine called Aristo magazine, and they're going to do a profile on her 30 years later, and they're going to bring her opponent over from Russia. And
Bring
they're
her
gonna-
what over from Russia?
opponent.
Opponents,
Yeah,
got you.
over
Sorry.
from
yeah.
Russia.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a photo shoot in Hyde Park, this, that, and the other, and talk about it. But anyway, the Russian lady turns up a day early, and we find out all is not what it seems. So that's the story behind that.
Great.
It's,
And don't tell us the ending, because they
shan't.
won't tune in on
I shan't.
Sunday to
Well,
Portobello
Sunday,
Radio at 1
and it's
PM.
perfect day for the Wimbledon Tennis Championship. If there's anyone ever out there like to play, want to put a few shillings in, we'd actually like to stage it. during
good
Wimbledon
idea.
fortnight.
Yeah, man.
That'll be 12 months'
we,
time.
we could do it on the top of Henderson Hill.
There you are.
You know-
Henman.
Henman Hill. Yeah,
But
yeah,
what
yeah,
we gotta
yeah. You knew what
realise
I was
is-
on about. You knew. Somebody knew what I was on about.
There's Julian Firth's in it, a friend of the Ruffler, a friend of
Amazing.
Portobello Radio,
Yeah, man.
a friend of Portobello Panto.
Oh,
Absolutely.
the big friend of Portobello. And Julian, of course, was in that same gang with Hugh Grant and James Wilby, and he was one of those guys.
And he was in Scum.
He was in
Ah, good
mean,
one.
Scum.
Very good
Who
one.
else
yeah.
is in it, Ray?
Annabelle Mullion,
She's
great
the one.
actress. I mean, it was written for Anna Chancellor. Anna got busy at the time, and Annabella Mullion, which is like, having, I don't know, Maradona to play instead of Messi in their prime, So Annabella Mullion, she's now in Mission Impossible.
Fantastic.
Wow.
I mean, this is not nonsense.
No,
we're talking
this
about.
is amazing. Yeah.
Jessie Lupance, who's in Jessie Luflin, who's in the Panto, who's also, I can't explain them jobs. When people dress up every day to go to work, like, what's them jobs called, like.
What
dress
do you
up
mean, like Dustin
Policeman?
Hoffman?
like a bit like your lodger does, Claudia.
Oh, burlesque.
Burlesque.
Ah,
Then
yeah,
Dick-
that's dressing
Dick-
up. Oh yeah.
Bald Dick.
Yeah.
He's in it, the balloon man,
Bingo
and
Dick.
his friend Lee, and they just came up, it's pro-am, really. But it works out all right. I mean, they could have done with a bit more rehearsal.
Yeah.
But that was sort of iron out if it ever did become on a professional level.
Is it not a film about tennis, lesbianism, and intrigue?
It is.
Well, it might even be a radio play about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. It's. Can you edit that later?
No.
Well, Gareth, I think it was Gareth Sager or Rowan Somerville, drop a few names, said to me just now on the inter thing.
On the inter thing.
I look forward to watching
You're
it.
so showing your age.
You can never get the message across to people. It's impossible.
No, I can believe.
Zakia, I mean, you probably don't know about this play.
I'm
Oh, you're looking forward to it now, though, aren't you?
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I mean, the tennis, what was it?
lesbianism and
and-
intrigue.
I
And
mean,
intrigue.
yeah, that sounds like an
And it's the
interesting
basic
mix.
brilliant.
Definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
And it's
Really,
after church on Sunday.
When the
After
perfume
chapel,
affair, when I
sorry.
was a kid, the perfume affair.
Yeah.
The government went down, MPs lost their jobs, people committed suicide who were involved in it. Some of the women went to jail. Nowadays, if you're involved in something like that, it's straight to the bank with
No,
loads
no,
and loads
absolutely.
of money.
Like, yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not skillful enough to do that, but that's what the message is meant to be about the way disgrace now fills your coffers, whereas before it didn't. That's the story.
No, amazing. We're really looking forward to it.
Well done, Greg.
Really looking forward to
So
it.
you're called Ray Ruffler Jones.
Yes.
And a lot of what you do grew out of the pub scene at the Warwick
course it
Castle
did, Faber Towers.
back in the day.
Our greatest time.
We won't bore you with the details. Go to Wikipedia and look up the Ruffler, and it'll tell you all about it. It morphed into a TV station, a gallery. It morphed into a book
Club.
of pictures, a club. It morphed, and we'll talk about that again in a moment. It morphed into your books, 2 books
Yeah,
now.
got the book. I got them here.
100 hangovers later.
If
Is
you
that the
haven't got
one?
them stacked up in your house, it's the raffle prize here.
Well, hey, there you go. There you go. What a
Funny,
result.
We were contacted by someone who wanted some raffle prizes.
There you go.
Ray, you mentioned the Ruffler Club.
Yes.
That is about to have another iteration, is it not?
Well, I mean, we were doing it at the Portobello Railway Club, which, funnily enough, attracted...
Paddington
Paddington
Railway
Railway
Club. Yeah.
Which attracted more people than you think. Mike Gary's like probably the best man, the spoken word, in the country at the moment. And I went to see him last Saturday, and he's got a string quartet behind him, and he's unbelievable. He's been treading the boards for the last 2 years with Jonathan Cooper Clarke, and the horning up of the act is unbelievable.
Love
Probably-
John Cooper Clarke. He's brilliant.
But I mean, Mike's,
He's been on Portobello
Mike's
Radio a couple of
Twice,
times.
I was
Yeah,
going
you
to say.
are.
Twice
We should
he's
get Mike
joined
Gary
us.
on,
Yeah,
'cause
man.
he's a good man.
Is it? Okay. Is
So
he
Mike
as
Gary,
funny?
Mike Gary wants to do it because of where it is. He's a man of the people, Mike.
Oh,
Louis Elliott
good
phoned
fella.
me up and said, well, he's with Grace Jones. He said, once we finish that, Ray, I would love to play it. So I'm waiting now for the next one. So pull in all these little favours yet again, Greg.
Yeah, well done.
And
well done,
see if
Blacker.
we can get a bumper show for the next one.
Brilliant.
The last 2 have been really good, but, we want to bring,
Paddington Railway Club is on
Chepstow Road.
Chepstow Road.
Yeah.
It's next door to the Bonaparte. It's quite discreet. You have to sort of go around the back there, and it's lovely. It's brilliant. Absolutely
It's
brilliant.
absolutely
£4 a
brilliant.
pint.
How much on the door? £4 a pint. How much on the
A
door?
£5 each. But we're
Fiver.
not doing it for a
Fiver
while.
on the door.
We're not going to do
Yeah.
it until next month now, a minimum. And then Piers always warns me that people are away, and they are.
Yeah,
I'm
no, he's
a
quite good
misery,
at that.
mate. I'm a
Quite good
misery.
at that. Yeah. Bless you. It's going to be really good fun. We are probably going to record it and put it out on Portobello Radio a week or so later.
I mean, some of those recordings you've done are fabulous.
They are. They are, if I don't mind saying myself.
Yeah, there's some cracking acts on there. Just go to our Mixcloud and search Ruffler Club, and you'll hear some great stuff. Ray, thank you so much.
Nice one.
1 p.m. Sunday the 14th, Bastille Day, a day of liberation.
Quite. And
get you in the mood for the final, or whichever final you happen to be wanting to watch on Sunday.
it'd be a good watch when we send it in. Like, that's why we recorded it, see, because you send a script to people. They don't like reading things. People don't like reading things. So I thought, right, Piers is in the kitchen cooking whatever he does, and it's on the radio right there. Next to his-
Yeah.
But that doesn't work either. But we're still
No.
trying.
Oh.
Anything that costs nothing is worth persevering with.
You're
I
right.
always say.
You're absolutely right, which is why I collect a lot of paper bags.
And a big up for Ian Bourne, who we're going to go and visit soon. And I'll try and get a little interview with him and bring it back for you to play on Portobello Radio.
That is, of course,
that'd be
Ian Bone, the founder of Class War.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if you want to know who he is, just go to Ruffler TV's YouTube, and there are a couple of fabulous interviews.
Like,
with
the
him.
last thing is, what I'm going to try and do is try and make a documentary about Bourne, because his life has been worthwhile in my estimation. Anybody who wants to help on that one, get in touch with Piers.
And hopefully you'll get an answer next year.
Well, you might find Zakia. Zakia has just graduated from London.
UAL.
Yeah.
UAL.
Well, she's more film criticism or curation.
Yeah, but I've done documentaries as well.
She did Grow Roots. Thank you,
It's all
Ray.
good.
All right,
Thank you
Piers,
so
thank you.
much,
Good
Ray.
night.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Local radio for local people.
Yeah, local people all around the world, and we welcome all our listeners who are listening in from countries literally all around the world.
Which is a blessing.
It's a blessing.
And welcome aboard.
And a tribute and a testament to the power of the Portobello Road Market,
Yeah,
which is
man.
out there. I'd like to thank actually Portobello Road.
I'd like to thank your speech therapist.
One more time.
I want to thank your
Portobello
speech
Road
therapist.
Market
definitely. Oh yeah.
official,
Oh,
who
yeah.
have been really great about sharing all our content on social media
Oh,
recently.
Good.
So
That's
big up to
cool.
them.
Cool.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure whether they're the Westway Trust or the council, but whoever they are,
Whoever they are,
fantastic.
thank you. Yeah, man, it's all
Yeah.
good. It's all good.
All good. Talking about local people, Zakia, how you doing?
Yeah, man.
I'm doing well, guys. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been good.
Yeah.
It's been, well, actually, it wasn't that great. I woke up on Sunday with, like, you know, when you got one of those sore throats that feels like someone's got a knife in it.
Oh, God.
It's called COVID, bruv. Get over
Yeah,
it.
well, it was 3 slightly dodgy days. Monday was the worst by a long chalk, but it was also raining the whole time. I don't know if I'd
It
have
was
been
horrible.
as ill if
Tuesday
it wasn't
was
raining
grim.
quite
Yeah, I was
as
going
badly.
to say, we had our community event and it literally started raining 15 minutes before it was meant to start. And it was like that thunderstorm rain.
Oh, what a poo.
But luckily, it did kind of like calm down and people did actually come out. So it was really nice vibe. But it's so off-putting. Like in July, why is the weather moving like this?
Yeah.
Is what I want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
We've just
yeah.
literally had like 7 months of just terrible darkness, coldness, and we don't even get a decent summer.
I know.
So upsetting.
It's so unfair.
So
unfair. I need to have a word with the controller of the Gulfstream. He needs to move it
Right.
further north.
Jetstream.
Jetstream, that's
Yeah,
the word.
Gulfstream is a private jet, but you can have a word with them as well.
Yeah, I will. I'll definitely have a word with him. Absolutely, every time. No, I got you. Yeah, what was it called again?
Jetstream.
Jetstream. The Jetstream. The Jetstream.
So, Kit, just remind us about the event, because you were on a couple of weeks ago and you told us all to be ready. And I have to admit, I'm going to cry sickness on that one. But
So yeah, the event was called Destined for Greatness, and we held it on the Maxilla Gardens and at Bay 20. But because of the rain, we
nice.
kind of had to move it, most of it, under the flyover and
Yeah.
at Bay 20 space.
That little bit between the two buildings. Yeah,
but ideally,
okay.
if it wasn't raining, we would have used that green space area.
Yeah.
And the
What's it
park.
like? Because they've been digging up that green space for
Oh,
like
it's
a
open
year,
now.
a year and a
Was
half
it?
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's open now. So I was actually there a couple days ago. Just the guys were volunteering, and I kind of just saw what they were doing. But yeah, so they've opened it up. The park's shaped like a helix, but
Ah,
because of the
okay.
hoardings, it's kind of blocked right now. Like it's not the full shape it should be.
Okay.
However, they're planting they planted loads of different flowers and all sorts. So on Wednesday, they sorted out one area that was kind of a dirt patch, and then they're trying to sort out on the other side. That's like
they
a
didn't
kind
have
of
to
dirt patch.
water it.
Huh? Yeah, no, I know. Luckily, I mean, I personally, as a non-gardener, I didn't want the rain, but as a gardener, it's probably amazing to have all that rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, makes your
Yeah.
job a lot easier. But yeah,
Of
the
course.
garden's really nice. And there's like one more section that they're just currently working on,
Okay.
and they're kind of like a seating area. So once that's done, it should look really nice as well.
And that's
Brilliant.
curated, of course, by Grow to Know and Tayshan.
Yeah. So it's all
Yay.
local.
Yeah.
It's a nice little space, and
Yeah.
I think it gives it more of life to it, and it's like open up, and you can actually like stroll through there, and it's nice. It's nice.
Good.
Yeah. Well, we
good.
all love Maxilla Gardens. I mean, it's a very crucial area for those of us who live over there in Latimer.
Latimer, yeah, down that side.
Talking about the various areas of North Kensington, there's a big event tomorrow around the Trellick at the base of the tower,
Yay,
mate.
Brilliant. We are taking over the back area of the tower, which
Well,
has
we've
been
already taken it
host-
over for a week.
It's been host to the Portobello Film Festival, who have been showing the most incredible movies. I mean, last night they had Parasite on,
Yeah.
which in my mind is probably the best movie I've seen in the last 10 years. Literally brilliant movie.
And Wednesday night, they got a crowd up against the football for a film called The Lighthouse, which, I'm a bit of a buff.
And up against the football, meaning the football match was playing on
Yeah.
Wednesday night. At the same time, they had the screen at the back of the tower block, and people actually turned up at the screen at the back of the
To
tower
see
block
some
to see the
obscure
football.
movie
No, to
club.
see.
Anyway, I was too sick on Monday to go and see Attack the Block, which would have been absolutely brilliant. What a place to see it.
Wow.
You can, tonight, if you're listening to the live show on Friday, tonight, Dune 2 starts at 7. They're probably just finishing the kids' movie at the moment. They're at
On
5:30. If you're listening live. On 5:30, there's going to be, curated by the PFF, Portobello Film Festival, there's going to be a series of local films. There was a film about Evident Code, I think, last night.
Oh, interesting.
And then tomorrow, it's an amazing day. We are running the main stage,
We
the
are.
music stage.
Yeah, man.
Spid Theatre are down there. Nick Corsten, who hopefully will come and talk to us from
Bonkers
Steam
Nick.
Co.
Yeah, man, from
He's
Steam
going to
Co,
be
yeah.
there with his green screen, and if you bring your kids,
Is
they
he going to be
can
doing like?
they can make rockets.
I was
and
going to
they-
say the rockets. They're brilliant fun.
And
They
they'll
are
be
literally
against the
brilliant
green
fun.
screen, and he'll launch them possibly against Putin in Russia.
Amazing.
Because I know all his
I love it.
graphics are done in the Ukraine.
Are they?
Yeah.
How
So-
interesting. How interesting.
And one of the bands we've got on, of course, is the Rotten Hill Gang.
You're my loveliest wife, my true trouble and strife. Spice me up just like curry and rice. We together tonight, finally getting it right. And I want you with me for the rest of my life. But I don't want no beatings, cheatings, beefings, or you to just say that you're leaving or play with my feelings. The pain I'm receiving is crazy. Really thought you was my baby, my lady, my queen, who cooks and cleans. Got you running through my mind, you really are my dream. Find it hard to breathe, even harder to leave. I'm emotional, I wear my bloody heart on my sleeve. It's deep, I find it hard to sleep. When we argue, it's hard to even focus, I feel dark too. No, I'd never harm you or try to hurt you. Cause in my time of need, you're the one that I turn to.
Baby, please say you will and then you won't. I can't believe. Should I put up with saying you love me, but then you don't? I'm breaking down. I am gonna leave.
I love when we get it on. You like my candle in the wind. But I ain't Elton John, I'm loving your touch. I keep hugging you up. I'm like a volcano, I'm erupting with love. But that love can turn to lava. Turns to lava, I get a bit harder. When I get a bit harder, I get a bit angry. When I start to get angry, you might get cranky. Babe, no, I'd never hit you. I might flip out, but I'd never flip you. All the shit that you make me sick through. When you go away, you know I still miss you. Love when our lips meet and our lips touch. When we meet up for a quick health, when we make passionate love at night. And everyone I know knows you're my wonderful wife.
Baby, please say you will and then you won't. I can't believe. Should I put up with saying you love me, but then you don't? I'm breaking down. I am gonna leave.
Buy you things like diamond rings, any kind of bling. Presents that fit for kings. Still you throw fits and go mad. I treat you good, so why you treat me so bad? Don't know why you're arrogant, ungrateful, hateful. Everything you do is unfaithful, you play me. I could never play you, I hate you. So tell me what's wrong, girl. I'm listening.
Baby, please say you will and then you won't. I can't believe. Should I put up with saying you love me, but then you don't? I'm breaking down. I am gonna leave. trouble. I didn't wanna be no trouble. Darkest day of my life. I never wanted to be your trouble and strife. Baby, please say you will and then you won't. I can't believe the shit I put up with. Say you love me, but then you don't. I'm breaking down. I am gonna leave. Baby, please say you will and then you won't. I can't believe the shit I put up with. Say you love me, but then you don't. I'm breaking down. I am gonna leave.
Yeah, that is the Rotten Hill Gang, and they are on tomorrow at 5 p.m. That's 5 p.m. Saturday. Today, if you're listening to the Saturday Rewind, they're on at 5 p.m. at the base of the tower, and they'll be followed by the Metronome Steel Orchestra.
Which is going to be absolutely brilliant. The Metrotones Steel Orchestra, Steel Pan, is going to be fantastic. It's always
They always are.
great. Yeah,
They
you know,
always
a
are.
wonderful end to a brilliant day. Getting them on board.
Take the 6
Love it.
p.m. with a pinch of salt, because they either turn up an hour early or an hour late. But
I seem to remember them literally turning up 5 minutes before they were due to go on
and
stage,
getting
and we're
12
going, listen.
pans on.
Yeah, they're never going to get all that done on time, and they did.
Yeah.
They are so well organised. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We love them.
They
Metronomes.
are brilliant.
Yeah.
This is Portobello Radio. It's coming live from the Muse Gallery, and the Muse Gallery is so fantastic.
Isn't it?
We've just said goodbye to the residents, and you shed a tear for the disappearance of the people who've been in the back room for 6 months. But
They were
then
brilliant this year.
An
Spectacular.
equally spectacular show
Yeah.
appears in its place,
Yeah,
and
man.
we're delighted to have the artist Sarah Hobson with us. Sarah, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we'd love to have you. This is it's a very full show. It's got loads of breadth. I mean, there's it's kind of a quilt made out of bits of jeans at the back. You've got something sculptural here in the front. You've got big canvases, small canvases, colourful canvases, less colourful canvases. What's it all about?
It's all about connecting to your feminine energy. And that's why the show is called The Venus in You. And it's all about everyone has a masculine energy within them and a feminine energy. And this show really represents the movement of the feminine energy. It's inspired by Venus, and all of the women are very curvy with their big hips, representing creation, the nurturer, and they're all moving. It's all about play and lightness. And then they're painted with sand and concrete.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
lovely.
what gives it that texture. So it's all about the balance within light and dark.
Yeah.
And sort of what you focus on. So the darkness is there, but it's like really the light and the joy with what you're seeing. And
Got you.
Wow.
Got you. And the Venus thing would explain the clamshell in the window here.
yes.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So, Botticelli's Venus Rising is obviously a massive influence, or is it
A really big influence.
Yeah.
And then we've got like Picasso. Picasso did a line drawing of it, so it's Picasso's little Cupid. And there's a bit I kind of like the blues, a little bit inspired by Tracy Emin's blues.
Amazing. You've all the greats paying homage to all of them.
A little, yeah.
Is it a bit like sampling in music?
Where you're taking different bits together,
and
yeah.
recreate a new thing.
Yeah. And I think what's really nice when you finally like find flow, I think creatively, like everything just comes together really naturally, and all those little bits that you sort of might be sitting on your desktop or sitting on a little postcard by you, are suddenly able to like pull it together and make something
New and wonderful.
Yeah.
Zakir, does it speak to you as a woman?
Yeah, I mean, when I walked, to be honest, I actually passed here, I think, 2 days ago. Was it, you had an opening here? Was there loads of
there was
crowd?
the private view last night.
Yeah, so I walked past, I was like, oh, there's lots of people, and I kind of had just peeping through the window, and I kind of saw some of the pieces, but they're really eye-capturing. I just wanted to know, like, how long it took you, like, to create or to, paint these pieces.
I think so. This whole series has kind of taken about 2 months to create everything. I mean, the denim work that's separate. That was a commission from Crisis, but all of the paintings about 2 months.
Wow.
Right. So from Crisis,
Yeah,
the charity,
the homeless charity. Yeah.
So tell us the story about that.
So they commissioned me to do this denim piece, and what I did, I used all of the fabric from their dead stock.
Is that their dead stock?
So when pieces aren't being sold, it then goes to their warehouse.
Right. Sorry, for a moment I thought you meant stock from dead people.
No, fortunately, I wouldn't like to use that.
Dead person gravy.
Thank you, Greg. We'll have to edit that out.
Their fabric that can't be sold.
Right.
So the work is called Pockets of London, and it's been going around like all of their shops. So far it's been in Putney, and then it's been in Elephant and Castle, and I've got it here for a week. I'm not sure where it's going to go next. And it's double-sided, so there's a woman rising like a phoenix on the front. And then the back is filled with hearts, and everyone writes their little message of love, hope, affirmations, just pieces for our community. And it's all about kind of becoming a part of the art. And then one day I'll sew them all on and make everyone's heart permanent to the art.
And there's a very slight note, obviously, to Yoko Ono in that
A little,
part.
yeah. Her recent
Christmas
exhibition definitely like that. I think subconsciously I probably was quite inspired by that. I really loved that exhibition.
So what's your background?
Londoner, brought up in Putney.
Art school?
Art school, I did my foundation, but like just the education, like schooling system just wasn't for me. And then I worked as an interior designer. I worked in soft furnishings. And then I moved to Bali for 5 years because something and I think that's a lot of the lightness from Bali and that kind of joy, and spirituality, and kind of trying to bring that into London. But yeah, so I started painting about 3.5 years ago during COVID. And I was really lucky that it just started going, started flowing, and then I ended up moving back to London about 3 years ago.
Wow, 3.5 years.
Maybe 4, no, not even 4 years. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have to say, obviously we all wanted to take up something during COVID. I got around to taking up precisely nothing. How did you just suddenly, what makes you suddenly say, I'm going to be a painter now?
Well, it wasn't, I always painted when I was younger. That was my thing. I loved it. I never thought there was the possibility of being an artist. So what I did is a huge part of what I create. I want to create calmness for people. And so I went into interior design thinking, I can make someone's home really peaceful and really beautiful. And so that's why I went into interiors. And then when I went to Bali, I thought I would do art on the side, but I was working in fashion. And that took up a lot of time. And then it was all about sustainability, fair trade, and natural fabrics. And so that's the kind of element of creating a peaceful and beautiful home life and calmness. And looking after Mother Nature has been just like a continuous stream. And then COVID gave me the ability it was quiet, so I was able to paint. And then that was the first time where, it was just, I had the freedom to paint.
And no distractions.
And no distractions. And I had never had that before. And yeah, I sort of, 360 myself. I went, yeah.
And here you are now.
And here I am now.
At West London's Premium Gallery,
Yeah.
Premier Gallery. Talking of West London's Premier Gallery, you've been at the Muse here for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
How are you interacting with the lane, as we call it, the road, the market?
Oh, well, just like talking to everyone and meeting the people, there's just the most amazing creatives around here. And even just so many beautiful, wonderful people have popped into the gallery. And just having conversations, finding out about people, and yeah.
Sales going all right?
Sales are good.
That's a good laugh. And how long is it on for?
It's on until Sunday
Right.
evening.
Great. Well, get on down, people.
It is brilliant, isn't it? It's literally superb. Tell me a little bit about the Crisis project. What went on there?
So that's. So basically, the crisis.
I love it. Look at it.
That I was going.
Confirmation. It's like, how am I supposed to be answering this question?
That was I met Georgina, who has some of her Crisis shops. I was doing the other art fair, and I had loads of denim pieces up, and she just really connected to this denim piece.
Yeah.
And so she commissioned me to do this piece, and we sort of had this idea of all of these factories have to do something with their fabric, and it gets sold to textile companies.
Right.
These textile companies then ship that fabric to third world countries where there's slave labor involved in it.
Yeah.
Then that ends up in landfill, and then it gets shipped back to a Western country. It's just mad. And so it was like really wanting to use the denim, and also the way that denim is actually made, it's so bad for our environment.
Yeah.
It
that
is.
right?
It is it is such a big pollutant. It's so bad. And it's one of the most popular things to buy. I mean, everyone loves denim. Who doesn't wear it? Like, I'm covered in denim right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't worn jeans or trainers since I was 18.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Well done.
Can't all be like Piers, sorry.
And I don't smoke.
Shall we exclude him from the next show? I think we should.
But yeah, so she commissioned me, and it was so special making this piece, which is very community led.
Yeah.
And
you're drawing attention to their plight.
Yeah.
You know, Crisis has always been a fantastic charity, particularly
it's just incredible
over the
what they
December
do.
months when we really, really, really need help with the homeless people. That's when they step up to the mark and look after literally hundreds of people now. It started off as a little tiny, it was crikey, when I was a kid, it was around the back of Pimlico. It was just off the Vauxhall Bridge Road and down one of the alleyways, and I used to give them a hand from time to time with their soup kitchen. And from that little soup kitchen all the way up to where they are now, where they're putting people in hotels over Christmas period. They're just a fantastic organisation. I love them.
And they do so much, like even helping females in prison and creating opportunities for them. I mean, I think that the list of what they do to help is phenomenal,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? So, well, good on you, really, for bringing their name back to the fore and doing something very hippie with the denim. That's really, really good, and it's a great piece. I hadn't seen it till today because I haven't had a chance to get in the back there, and I saw it today, and wow, it's knockout, absolute knockout.
Thank
Well done,
you.
thank you.
No, I mean, it's very important, that recycling, upcycling thing. I mean, our one of our regular presenters, who is currently in Jamaica.
See, you're not normal. I'm looking at Zach here. Apparently you're not normal.
No, okay, I'll tell you that out as well. One of our regular presenters, who is in Jamaica at the moment, does a regular Monday night workshop of upcycling clothes. And there's round here, we're quite good on our approach to upcycling. There's a fantastic furniture store called Goldfinger up on the Goulburn Road, underneath the Trellick Tower where we're having the festival, who upcycle a lot of furniture. For instance, they upcycle all the old benches from Imperial College, turning into upscale furniture.
Yeah.
And it's great for art to shine, or to be a beacon for that.
Absolutely. And like, you can always turn something old into something incredibly beautiful.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm like, the upcycling project seems really interesting. I want to have a look. I literally was volunteering at a space, the Westminster, you know the space that I spoke to you about, Greg, the other day, that you said was set up by women. It's in just off the High Road.
Wedge,
yes.
Who happen to have a festival on this coming Sunday. There's a little green just off. Oh gosh.
Is that the Flourish Festival?
Don't think
Someone
so.
may be coming in to talk about that.
Ah, okay, all right. But yeah,
yeah.
all right. The
So
Wedge,
that
the
space
Wedge,
there,
Housing
someone that I know that
Association.
lives around here. He's basically, he did that Bay 20 as well, but he takes clothes and just gives them out to people.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
so I've gone twice now, and every Wednesday, anyone that's local that wants to just pick up clothes or drop off clothes, you can just go down there and just have a look.
Whereabouts?
The Wedge.
Oh, down
just
to where?
literally
Yeah,
right
right.
outside the kind of community centre bit, not so much the housing bit.
Yeah,
But you'll be able
okay.
to see it because they put the railings out and stuff. But it's just such a nice way
This
of
is
just giving back.
Maida Hill Market, is that what we call it now? Maida Hill Market?
I don't know.
That little
No.
triangle bit at the top
Well,
there?
it's just to the right up Elgin Ave.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right, yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I think
Let's say
upcycling is
got bogged down
important.
in geography.
All right, all
Um,
right. But brilliant, absolutely superb, absolutely superb.
Sarah, how do people follow you on social media or get
I think
hold of you?
Instagram
Yeah.
is definitely the
As
best
being
way.
a visual artist. and all
Yeah,
that.
very Instagram, which is Sarah Hobson LDN.
LDN?
Yeah.
No underscores anywhere?
No, just Sarah Hobson LDN. Also with the crisis piece, I've made all of these beautiful denim hearts. So if anyone wants to come into the gallery and write your message onto the heart and then connect it to the piece, please do.
Yeah,
Sounds
and
lovely.
that's the Muse Gallery, 269 Portobello Road,
Sounds like-
W11 1LR.
Yeah, man, sounds like a great interactive idea. I like that, absolutely like that. Lovely one, thank you, Sarah. Amazing,
Thank
absolutely amazing.
you.
Everyone, come on down and check out her artwork. It's only here for another week, and it's very feminine. We like it. We like it. Brilliant.
Sarah, you chose, well, you're using this tune, Laverne, Sunshine, on all your Instagrams at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Why have you chosen this tune?
I think again, this tune just brings out joy. Like for me, it makes me want to dance. I think it just makes people want to dance. It's chill. It's just a nice, flowy summer vibe.
Well, it sounds like our kind of thing.
That was an amazing tune, absolutely superb. What
Yeah,
was
we
it?
could almost be at, hold on, let me just get rid of that. We could almost be at Cafe Del Mar at sunset, couldn't we?
We certainly were. For a moment there, we were. We certainly were.
Anyway, just there's some people coming in from the Nottingham Arts Club.
Well, that
so
sounds
just
amazing.
reminding
That sounds
them they
brilliant.
should be coming to the Muse at 269 Portobello Road,
Sounds good.
W11 1LR.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's
We've
exactly where
also
we
got-
are.
Yeah, sorry, they just rang and they'd gone to Westbourne Studios.
Oh, another one. It's classic that. The people up at
Yeah,
Westbourne
it
Studios.
happens a
they
lot. So it happened to
literally-
one of my colleagues
Yeah.
when we were meant to come on. And she
They
ended up
hate
all the
me
way up there, and I'm
they
like,
hate me. They really
Yeah.
do. I should put like a sticker on the door on the outside or something saying,
We're
if you're
not
looking
here.
for the radio, go down to the Muse.
yeah, turn back round,
That's it.
180.
Right.
Yeah, 180.
We have She might be called Frangipani, or that might be her surname.
Okay.
Anyway, she's coming to talk to us about the Flourish Festival, which is
cool.
up there on Sunday at the Avenues.
Ah.
I'm hoping we're going to have the young women of Space Youth.
Good.
They're the ones who made the film for the anniversary of Grenfell.
Amazing.
And also let off those amazing white doves.
But they also have an event tomorrow, right? The
They're
sports
coming in
day.
to
Yeah.
talk about their sports day
So
tomorrow.
it looks amazing.
In
Brilliant.
Marks Park.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot, and we've got, of course, from our own bill. I mean, there's so much going on this weekend, right?
It's summertime, baby. It's summertime.
Whoop whoop.
We got
Whoop, indeed.
Piki Saku.
Yes, we love a bit of peaky.
My
Come
We
on.
do, we do. You're absolutely right. He joined us on the art bus. He
was at Tavistock.
He was at Tavistock. He's he's now going to join us at the Trellick 52 Festival. So
Funny
it's
enough,
gonna
I
be
saw his
fantastic.
mum this morning. His mum is such a warrior. She was when we were fighting to save our homes in Silchester. I mean, it was. We had to do all we could to stop her going down the council and just smashing the doors with.
We need strong
with her
women.
stick,
And
yeah.
that's great. Absolutely great.
Anyway,
Glad to hear
she
it.
was down here at the Tavistock Festival, grooving away. So hopefully
Good.
she will also
with her
be
headphones
with-
on.
Yeah.
The Tavistock Festival was fantastic and weird because everybody outside here was wearing headphones, and
That's
it's just
right.
like wow, silence, but dancing. It was weird, so strange,
Silence.
but great. Really, really surreal.
So, Gregsy, we never get to ask you what you've been doing this week.
Yeah, it's true. You always leave me out, man.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like I'm
sorry.
like bottom of the barrel. Every
Sorry,
time.
man.
Every time I feel so left out. No, well, you know, I have been working this week with a fantastic young chap who's been doing a bit of work experience for us. Say hello.
Hello.
Yay, that was Isaac, little Isaac. He has been working very, very hard with me, and his dad's in the house too.
Hi, Greg.
Ah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So we've been doing that. We've been learning lots about how to put together radio shows, and indeed we had the pleasure of Isaac sort of culminating with his own radio show, which is going to go off at 8 o'clock both Saturday and Sunday on this very platform. So it's going to be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Unusual, working with a chap who's 15 years old, and he's playing me all of my music from my youth. Which probably has
he was
some-
raised right, eh?
I was going to say, it's probably something to do with his dad. So absolutely fantastic. Knocked my socks off, and I'm well and truly looking forward to that show coming out on Saturday. So
It's
that's gonna be good
funny
fun.
that though, isn't it? Because you know, obviously when we were young and it was all on vinyl,
Yeah.
you were kind of restricted to what was actually in your house. There was a little bit of listening to, well, except my parents had a couple of Beatles records and that was
Good.
it.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
bad.
but the opportunity young people have now just to dive into anything from.
Mate.
You know, Robert Johnson blues from the 20s
Yeah.
through to
All you got to do is
I don't know,
download the Spotify
Shangri-Las
app and
or
you're there.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's brilliant. But also, don't you think it's also slightly a curse? Because one of the things that defined us as young people was, you know, I was 17 when punk came up. And in those days, it was very tribal. If you liked punk, you didn't like soul. And I'd never forget coming out of a Jam concert. It was like being in the Warriors because you came out of this Jam concert and there were the Bother Boys with their bucket hats on over there. There were the Greasers there, the Teds there, and the
Yeah.
Skins there.
Yeah.
And it was literally like a kind of cartoon dust-up.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're right, Tribal.
So, yeah.
But
we like being tribal. I'm not sure about all this peace and love stuff you young people have
I
got.
don't know if we're so peace and love. I just think we're not restricted as much, so we're able to then travel out and listen to different things. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think also because we do travel more and we are able to move around more, you then pick up different cultures and different music and different languages. So in one sense there's a beauty to it, I think it's nice the fact that I can listen to music from Colombia. I have no idea what they're saying, but it's a vibe, or
It's
the
very
other
much
way
a vibe,
around.
yeah.
And so you are able to then have a more eclectic kind of music range, but then that also allows you to then be social with different people in a kind of music setting. I can go to a lot of different kind of spaces that play a lot of different music.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10 times you will see me on the dance floor, So I like it, man. I get to meet
Colombia
the
is a
people.
really good example, actually, because cumbia, which is one of the great musics of the world, is something that back in the day, there were no Cumbia 7-inches in the UK.
Not until the Clash came along.
In the 70s
and
and 80s.
It was the Mescaleros that sort of launched that, didn't they? That whole sort of traditional
I
Colombian
remember
sound.
suddenly hearing my 18-year-old daughter playing Cumbia with her friends. It was
Brilliant.
like, wow.
Absolutely brilliant. What's your take on it, Isaac's dad?
Well, I mean, I think it's great that the youth today are enjoying some of the music that we enjoyed in the past. But I do agree absolutely with what's been said here, that I think we were probably slightly, I don't know, closeted, siloed. I mean, when I look back at my own youth, I love the punks, the Teds, everything that we were, and I loved that we all followed that cult. I see it a bit more of an amalgam now, but I do see it a bit more. I have to say, I do think it's a bit more peaceful than it used to be. I think it was quite. If you were part of that cult, you were part of that cult, and
you had to be careful how you went home at night.
Exactly, and I think that has slightly changed now, but to the better. I hate the fact. No, I won't get political. I hate the fact that we're in Brexit now, and that's probably going to closet us a little bit. But no, hey, I agree. I think it's great to see the youth today enjoying some of the sounds that we do, but actually modifying things slightly as well. Dubbing things a little bit. Anyway,
absolutely. Thank you,
Brilliant.
Isaac's dad.
Yeah, man, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
We've got our next guest in the house, so we're going to play. This is a song that you would have found very difficult to find on 7-inch back in the day.
Children growing, women producing, men go working, some do stealing. Everyone's got to make a living. Things keep moving, engines singing, time's forsaken. I've been saying, everyone's got to make a living. People are playing, old folks dying, the birds are singing. Everyone's got to make a living. Things keep moving, Sunday morning, who's been watching? The devil is coming. Everyone's got to make a living. People are praying, old folks dying, the birds are singing. Everyone's got to make a living. Who can solve the problem? Who can solve the problem? But there's nothing that would ever be so strange. To see the day that everyone would say that living does not work.
what it's worth.
Yeah, that of course is the 20th Century Steel Band, an absolute classic from Bubbles. Bubbles, who, well, you find them down the Tabernacle still, an absolute mainstay of the neighbourhood. We got some unexpected guests. TJ and Summer have dropped in from the Notting Hill Arts Club. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm good. Oh, sorry. I'm
yeah,
good.
TJ, that could go on forever, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you young people being nice all the time that I was just complaining about. TJ, tell us, just remind the listeners what the Notting Hill Arts Club is.
Oh, so Notting Hill Arts Club has been open since 1997, if I remember correctly. It was originally started for pioneering music. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it was originally started for pioneering music in collaboration with Relentless Records. And then from there, we just have a bunch of wide range of events. At the moment, we've got our jazz and country festival that we're doing.
Wow, jazz and country.
Yeah, jazz and country.
That's an odd combination.
Yeah, we realised that a lot of our acts were either surrounding jazz or country, and we have them as residencies. We have them for a major range of events that we do. And we decided to just have a bunch of bookings between the months of July and August and bring them down from there. So if anyone's interested in either of those, we've got a few different artists coming down. Asa Martinson is one that is actually I'm quite familiar with myself. Tony Kofi. We've got posters all over. I definitely recommend looking on the social media as well. NHAC London, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. And yeah, from there, anyone can come down. Just have a look at the tickets.
Great. And Summer, what's your story?
My story?
Yeah.
Just in general with Notting Hill Arts Club?
Either will do.
Well, I came to London to become a model, and then I realised it's a bit vapid, and I want to get into radio, so that's why I just dropped in here like a bomb, and made my name known. Summer Rain Core Nesbeth. Great uncle is Frank Bruno. Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He used to be a friend of my neighbour's, actually.
Really? Everyone knows him, to be honest. Everyone knows him. Yeah. Do you know him?
No, the kids have met him.
Yeah. Well, now you've technically met him now.
So, Summer, tell us, where did you come down from? Is that a slight Brummie?
I'm from Nottingham.
All right.
My dad's from South London. My mum's from Nottingham. And where else can you go to chase your dreams, as cringe as it sounds, you know? Yeah. I'm ready.
So how did you find the Notting Hill Arts Club?
How did I find Notting Hill Arts Club? It was a really funny story, actually. So me and TJ met at 180 Strand, and I just went up to him and said, "Are you Indian?" And
what did he say?
He said, "No." He said no. And then we got chatting, and he has allowed me to have many great experiences. I love this guy. He's not my best friend. Although he didn't call me his best friend earlier. But
I'm
it's fine.
I'm so sorry
It's
about
fine.
that.
Yeah.
In regards to my heritage, I am Jamaican. Dad's Irish and Polish, but yeah, Summer herself is half Jamaican, half Punjabi, so we managed to bond through there.
Oh, I love that.
Bit of a random
culture
one,
bonding.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of the best parts about London. When it comes to the cultural side.
100%. I always tell people that, like, you grow up
saying?
and your neighbours, no one looks alike, but you all bond and you all have Like, I don't know, there's so much beauty to
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Like,
There's a
yeah.
certain level of familiarity no matter where you go. It's just a case of finding your people and then meeting new people. I feel like too many people are stuck within their own groups. I feel like we need to collaboration over gatekeeping. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the sort of thing that I feel like we need, especially within the creative industries. That's something that I've been pushing for a lot recently.
But don't you think London's quite cold when it comes to that, especially in the creative industry?
I think it's quite cliquey. It's quite cliquey. A lot of people are kind of within their own groups and what they know. More time people are scared of what changes can bring. But London is ever changing. I don't think you can ever really stop that. If you have a look at the past century, we've changed 5 times, maybe even more. Culturally, so yeah.
I like that. I like that optimism. You know, that's a really nice way of looking at things. Honestly, that was a really nice answer, man.
Thank you. I
That.
appreciate that. Thank you.
You know, as I cycled here, actually, I came past KAA, the school just by the tower, and they obviously had some kind of Respect Your Heritage Day, and every kid had a different flag. There were Algerian flags, St. Lucian flags, Moroccan flags, Spanish flags. It was, I think it might have had something to do with the football, to prove that England fans can also wear drape around their necks all these other flags and still be British and part of our culture. You don't even have to call it British, you know, I like to call it Londoner, actually.
Yeah, no, 110%. That's one thing that I've noticed over the years.
Yeah.
But obviously, you being from Nottingham, what's the major differences between, say, Nottingham and London, would you say?
I think Nottingham's very friendly.
You don't find us friendly?
I find you guys friendly. I just kind of, my dad's from South London originally. So when I first moved to London, he says, don't go up to people in the street and talk to them because they'll think you're crazy. And I just did not take that advice and just kept doing what I was doing, trying to find out my people. And it's going well so far, you know. I don't think London's as mean as it seems, make it out to be. I mean, when you get the wrong people, it's a bit like, oh, but most of the people that I know have been very nice.
That's great.
Probably because I'm in their face a lot, though. Yeah.
That is absolutely fantastic. Well, guys, thank you so much for dropping in. We're delighted to meet you, Summer, as a potential presenter on Portobello Radio. TJ, just remind us what's going on at Nottingham Arts Club.
So, yeah, just for clarification, at Nottingham Arts Club from now to the end of August, we have the Jazz and Country Festival going on. Have a look on the website and our social medias for upcoming performances from any of your favourite artists and new and up-and-coming artists as well. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do pioneering music within the genres. I feel like when you think about jazz and country, you think pre-2000s. We're trying to find that there is a place for it in the modern day. So, yeah, have a look on our website, see if there's anything that you're interested in. Buy the tickets, come down, have a good time. And that's the best thing that I can recommend.
Well, you all heard it here first, so yeah, make sure you go support the ting.
Support the thing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Here's some kind of bluegrass hip-hop.
On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I'm fighting for my soul, God, get at you, boy. You try to go fall back, I go hard. On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I see them long, hard times to come. My life is ill, son, prepared to kill, son. Paradox of pain, baby, is real, son. Lonely traveler, ain't trying to value you, but if you're feeling tough, dog, I walk up all challenges. Ain't got no family, you see this one of me, might lose your post, standing 2 feet in front of me. I'm pissed at the world, but I ain't looking for trouble. I might crack a grin, I ain't looking to hug you. Think about it, nobody wants to die. There's rule to this game, son, I'm justified. I'm ready to go, partner, hey, I'm on the run. The devil's hugging on my boots, that's why I own a gun. This journey's too long, I'm looking for some answers. So much time stressing, I forget the questions. I fear no man, you don't want no problems, B. Eyes in the back of my head, you better not follow me. On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I'm fighting for my soul, God, get at you, boy. You try to go fall back, I go hard. On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I see them long, hard times to come. Yo, you probably think I'm crazy, got some loose screws, but that's alright though. I'ma do me, you do you. So how you judging me? I'm just trying to survive, and if the time comes, I ain't trying to die. I'm just trying to fly and get a little love. Find me a down piece and get a little hug. Hook the car up, hit the bar up, clean the scars up. Hey yo, the stars up. Hey, this is the life of an outlaw. We ain't promised tomorrow, I'm living now, dog. I'm walking through life, but yo, my feet hurt. All my blessings are fed, man, I rest when I'm dead. Look through my eyes and see the real world. Take a walk with me, have a talk with me. Where we end up, God only knows. Strap your boots on tight, you might be alright. On this lonely road, trying to make it home. Doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I'm fighting for my soul, God get you, boy. You try to go, God fall back, I go hard. On this lonely road, trying to make it home. Doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some?
I see them long, hard times to come.
On this lonely road, trying to make it home. Doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I'm fighting for my soul, God get you, boy. You try to go, God fall back, I go hard. On this lonely road, trying to make it home. Doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some?
I see them long, hard times to come.
Yeah, that is Long Hard Times to Come, and that is Gangsta Grass, and that was the theme tune to Justified, an absolutely brilliant series from, I think, FX back in the day, starring Timothy Oliphant. Gangsta Grass actually have just got a new record out, so if you like that, chase them up.
That was more than unusual, man.
Yeah, no, they're a great band. I think they're from Long Island or Brooklyn, but I'm not 100%
So not from
sure.
the deep south.
No,
Ah.
I think they must have a couple of members from.
They've
the
got to.
deep
Their influences
south.
would have come from somewhere, and we don't get enough bluegrass on this station. Definitely not.
No,
Definitely not. It's a great genre.
Yeah, funny enough, I watched a great film the other day called Good Vibrations, which is basically about the guy who kind of discovered the undertones, called Terry Hooley.
Yeah, all right. I thought it was going to be a Beach Boys reference, but obviously
No,
not.
well, he started a record shop called Good Vibrations in Belfast
that's
during
what
the
it was.
Troubles.
Gotcha.
Talking of Belfast, big shout out to my mother, not my mother, my daughter. My daughter.
Yay.
And my wife.
He's
who-
been female confused.
Yeah, who are out there in Northern Ireland at the moment. And I have to say, they went to Ballymena to see the beginning of one of the Orange Parades today.
Oh,
and they said it was
interesting.
one of the most extraordinary things they have ever seen
I bet,
in their
I
lives.
bet. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Um,
Amazing. And our lovely friends from the Irish Cultural Centre, Roz and Shay Mary Doyle, are both out there in Dublin, I think, at the moment.
No, on their way to Monaghan, aren't they?
Are they?
'Cause,
Monaghan?
Yeah, because
Ah.
Shay's film about Patrick Kavanagh has won an award of some description.
Got it. That's why they're travelling. That is why they're travelling.
That is why they're travelling.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. So big love out to our cousins in the beautiful Emerald Isle.
Anyway, we mentioned earlier there's so much going on this weekend, and we're delighted to have Fran Lee with us, who's going to tell us about something that's happening in that little strange bit, which is W10, but the other side of the canal. Fran, tell us all about it.
Oh, what's happening the other side of the canal?
Yes.
Well, there's an amazing community hub called the Happy Hub, which opened at the beginning of the year, run by the amazing Happy Lizzie and Champagne Shane, set up by the community, and we will
Good
be...
names.
It is a good name.
Yeah,
they are good
man.
names. There's stories behind them, I'm telling you
I
now.
bet there is. We need to get them on.
They're not my stories to tell, though.
No,
You'll
I bet
have
not.
to get them on.
Oh, brilliant. We're looking forward to that.
So we are based at the Happy Hub. We started there, and so it makes sense for us to launch what's called the Flourish Festival. So it's a celebration of community creativity. So we're bringing together lots of different organisations, hosting, I think it's about 10 different free art and craft workshops, live music, dance, food and drink. A big celebration, but basically the aim of it is to promote creativity and get your creative juices
Got you.
flowing.
What was the venue again? Whereabouts are you?
At the Happy Hub, and it's on 3rd Avenue in Queen's Park.
Got you. Got you.
So-
3rd Avenue. It's up near the Avenues.
It is
as in Avenues
literally-
Youth Club.
We are right by. We're right in the Avenues, round the corner from the Avenues Youth Club.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
Absolutely amazing.
yeah, lots going on.
Gregsy does all the IT at the
I love
Avenues.
helping them out with their tech. Yeah.
Oh, good. I need to talk to you. I might
Do
need some
you?
tech help.
Why did you ever mention that? No, of course. Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Happy days.
yes,
So yeah, that's gonna be good fun. Really, really good fun.
Yeah, we're really lucky to be there. I mean, Flourish is about, we design for social good. So we go into civic, community, public spaces that are kind of, those kind of bland magnolia walls that are looking a little bit faded. We go in there, make them over, make them inspiring and reflect the communities they actually serve. So colourful, bright, cheerful, then working with them, put the paintbrush in their hand to paint next to us, and then after that we deliver art and craft materials, art and craft workshops with them, and then after that we deliver our Flourish banks, which are effectively like food banks, but we give away art and craft materials. So hopefully building a creative legacy wherever we work.
I hope you're still here when our next guest, Nick Corsten from Steamco, turns up.
Well, he's actually a guest at our event on Sunday.
That man gets about. I tell you, he gets about. He's at our event on Saturday.
I tell you what,
hilarious.
give him half the chance, he'll take over your event.
God
He's done
love
that
him.
before. We're
God
a bit worried
love him.
about him.
No,
he threatened to bring his van up the street, but the Portobello Road, unlike
Market
last
today,
week
yeah.
when it had all gone home by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I
It's
think it
humming,
might be
innit?
too busy for Steamco to get up the
I
road
reckon.
today.
He needs one of those Mary Poppins bags where he can just pull it all out and just...
I think he's got that in a van. Hasn't
Probably.
He? It's literally
Yeah, exactly.
Anything comes out the back of that van. It's brilliant. Absolutely
Exactly.
brilliant. What a character. What a character.
So we're talking about Sunday, aren't we?
Yes.
And we're talking about Sunday afternoon. It's all over. You'll be home in time for the football. Don't worry about
one
that.
till 5. You can even make a flag, your own England flag, while you're there. So we're getting in the football spirit for sure.
I like it. I
Funny,
like
we
it
were
a lot.
just
Brilliant.
talking about
All very
KAA,
relevant.
Kensington
Yes.
Aldridge Academy, they invited all their pupils today to come with their heritage flags, but
Oh,
to
good.
get together to support England, which I
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Yeah.
Really, really nice
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
I think the lovely thing about the football is that it connects people. And there's a buzz. There's
Yeah.
definitely a buzz,
Oh,
isn't
gosh,
there?
yeah.
I'm
Oh, gosh,
excited.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
buzz.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I wanted to cry or scream when they went through. I mean, my God, like the finals. We're actually in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sunday is going to be beautiful, man.
No,
Like,
I
so
mean-
much is
Mental.
going on this weekend, regardless if we win or lose. Everyone should just enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the
course.
sun comes out and we're just all together, you know?
Yeah,
That's the
I don't
vibes.
want to name drop, but
Yeah.
in a previous life, I was at the last one working, and I remember them coming on and feeling that emotion at Wembley. So it's tangible, isn't it? You can on Portobello Road, you can definitely feel it.
yeah,
Yes.
you definitely can.
Yes.
Um,
Wicked. I thought someone was going to come in and mug you, but it happens to be Biggie. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We'll hear from him in the next little while after your next tune, probably.
No, we're going to just ask Fran, how do people kind of follow? What should they get on the internet? Should they
Go on Instagram, look up, I should remember this off the top of my head. We are the Flourish Community, something like we underscore are the underscore Flourish underscore community. So a long one, but easy to remember. Or www.theflourishgroup.org.uk.
Or Happy Hub W10.
Yeah, or just come to the Happy Hub. We're there, we're joyful. You can have a cup of tea with us and a chat.
Yay. Brilliant.
Fran, thank you.
Thank
Wish
you very
all
much.
the best on Sunday
Hope to
afternoon.
see you all there. Thank you.
There's only one
Absolutely.
song we could have after that conversation.
Thanks, Fran.
Yeah, well, today's show has really proved that this community is all together now. You know,
Yeah,
Fran
man.
turns up, having got hold of me on the internet. I know her husband, and then Alex comes in with Summer and TJ, and turns out to be someone you're at uni with.
Yeah, and we both graduating
No
next week.
way,
Like
exactly.
literally on the same. We're not on the same course, but we're part of the same program.
Right, that-
like within the film within UAL. So
Right.
they make you all graduate the same day at the same
Yeah,
time.
of course,
so
of course.
we'll be dashing our hats in and our gowns next week.
Yay!
And in a minute, we're going to be
Brilliant.
talking to Peaky. And this morning, on my way to the co-op, I saw his mum and told her that he was playing. And
Amazing.
he hadn't told her, so she was furious with him. So.
Oh, you got him into trouble, you
Yeah,
did.
I know. I'm a snitch.
You are a little bit of a snitch. No,
You know,
he-
children don't tell their parents anything. I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
hopefully he will, but
we live in hope, sister. We live in hope. Brilliant.
I don't know. I know. I've got friends, and their children kind of the mother-child relationship. They share too much. You know, I mean, I really don't want to know. I know too much about my daughters already.
Yes,
I literally
yes, you
don't
do.
want to know anymore.
It's all grim.
It's all fantastic. We're in
It
West
is.
London. It's a
It
beautiful day. There's a big weekend coming up. We've got the Trellick Festival on Saturday. We're going to talk to Peaky. The young women from Space Youth who may not turn up because I think they find it difficult leaving Latimer.
Oh,
That's
they
what
got
I
half
love
an hour.
I love
Half
about
an
them.
hour.
They're Latimer girls.
That's it. That is absolutely it.
And yeah, and they're doing their sports day at Marks Park. So if you're more into sport and you are art, theatre and music, that might be the thing for you tomorrow.
It's everybody's park, by the way, not just Mark's. St Mark's Park, which is the one on St Mark's Road, up the
Mark's
St
Road.
Quentin's end. Is
And
that
guess
right?
what?
Right up there.
Guess
yeah, that
what?
one.
The water feature isn't working.
There
That
you go.
water feature broke down the day it opened. I had children of primary school age at the time. We all turned up. Literally, the entire neighbourhood
Now,
turned up.
This must have been 18 years ago, and you are still resenting it. You're
Yeah,
fu-
no, I
still
did
full of
maybe
resentment for
year-
the council
maybe
for
year
busting the
6 and
fountain.
year 3, so that was only 14 years ago.
Well, there you go. I rest my case. You're a bitter and twisted man.
Yeah, I like to. I'm the elephant. I never forget.
You see, one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, girls, let's rock that.
5-5 Freddy told me everybody slide. DJ spinning, I said, my. Flash is back, flash is back, flash is fast, flash is cool. Francois, c'est pas, flash ain't no juice.
You say one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, girls, let's rock that.
Grandmaster, cut faster. Grandmaster, cut faster. Grandmaster, cut faster. Grandmaster, cut faster.
area. But Kid Creole, I see you, cowboy. Virgo and Grandmaster Flash cut so on that his zodiac sign is Capricorn.
Why don't you tell me a story? Please tell me a story too.
You know, I think I'll tell you the story of my life.
You tell me. I want to hear too.
I was born in Animus, North Dakota, a long time ago, see? And now I'm lucky enough to be here with you.
Yeah, but what's happened to the tree? Yeah, what else happened?
Well, it went pretty much like this.
Wow, that track, that is unbelievable. It is, that's so familiar now. It's amazing to think how alien and sort of people hated it when a lot of that scratching and
When
rapping.
it first came out, I mean, that was the whole story behind Noel Watson and the Astoria, you know, when they started playing that kind of stuff. Even before that.
Well, they got
you know,
bottled.
They got bottled, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Those are
People
the
were
good
not
old days when people
expecting
got
that kind
bottled
of
if they
stuff.
put
It
the
was
wrong
all-
tune on.
It was all a bit mental. But no, that is one of the simplest tunes in the world, and it will always rock because of that, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, as I never failed of telling people, I was the first and only DJ with Rapper's Delight in London for a long time.
Wow.
And it cleared the dance floor every single time.
Really? And you kept on playing it?
Yeah, of course I did. It was
Sucker.
so brilliant, mate.
Sucker. Yeah.
So brilliant.
It was good. Good tune.
Anyway, well, we just lost our next guest.
He just wants to get water.
As we,
Ah.
we also don't fail to tell you, tomorrow, Saturday the 13th of July, is the Trellick Tower 52 Festival.
Trellick 52 Festival, which is going to be absolutely roadblock. It's going to be brilliant. Absolutely
Damien,
brilliant.
our gracious host, has gone beyond the Call of Duty.
He's magicked
and
up some
got-
batteries.
he
Wow.
magicked up some batteries.
Yay.
We've got a stellar lineup. We're starting with Kids on the Green.
Oh, yes.
We had them down at the Great Exhibition Road.
And they smashed it. Absolutely
They
smashed it.
it.
Yeah, no, they were so good.
At 3 o'clock, we have got, I have to admit, it's the child of a friend of mine, Grebo, non-binary, the London's shortest jungle punk is how they describe themselves.
London's what? Shortest?
Jungle punk.
I love it.
Yeah.
Whatever
it's a
that all
random
means.
selection.
That
It's
is.
like those 3 words, you know, when you can...
When you're lost.
No, you can say where
what
you are.
3 words? yeah, when you're lost. Excellent. Yeah. Brilliant.
Good passwords. Good passwords.
You've got to come down to experience whatever that might be.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Then at 3:20, we have... Oh, that was 3 o'clock, sorry. It's Le Can.
Oh, Le Can, mon ami là.
Amazing French
Wicked.
language, francophone rapper from Sierra Leone.
Benin.
Benin, sorry.
Je crois,
I do apologise.
je crois c'est de Benin.
He's an amazing act.
He's
3:20 is Grebo. 3:45, we've got Loretta
Hayward. My goodness, she is
with
amazing.
KJ.
With KJ. Are they going to be performing together
Well, you
or
know
separately?
what?
Or
Loretta
what's
is
going on?
Loretta's in Greece, and she has tripped over and really mushed up her ribs.
Oh, poo.
So,
Yeah, all right.
I think it may be KJ with Loretta.
Okay,
actually,
all right.
which is going to be a whole new tip.
It will.
I mean, hearing
It will.
KJ singing some of those soul songs is going to be really brilliant.
He's super. Absolutely super.
At 5 o'clock, we got the Rotten Hill Gang.
Brilliant.
We played them a bit earlier.
Yeah, man.
They're in the studio recording a new album.
That's their
6
flavour. They're a
o'clock-
little bit punk, hip hop kind of.
Well, I think they were the kind of
jazz
Victorian
kind of-
hip hop is what they were described
Is
as.
it?
Yeah. Oh, we
Extraordinary.
played that
Absolutely
tune earlier.
extraordinary. Yeah.
6 o'clock, Metronomes. Metronomes, you'll know the
We
Steel
love them.
Orchestra up there at
Absolutely
Meanwhile Gardens.
love them. Yeah, man. Yeah.
They've had a lot of issues, of course, because their yard is under threat.
Oh, they've been
And-
practicing down Tabernacle.
Yeah,
Apparently.
they have. Yeah. No, I mean the Tabernacle. You know, Matthew, the Mangrove. Give it to them. They've taken Carnival to Glastonbury. For the first 2 or 3 years, it was Mangrove only. But this year, what Matthew did was he swapped out the bands every day.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Metronome's got to go. And
Oh,
I mean,
good.
how they dealt with the tickets.
I was going to
don't-
say, how did he get so many tickets, and why were we
No,
not on the
I think,
roster?
I think he arranged for tickets to be swapped over, but they swapped out Mangrove for Ebony and then swapped
Amazing.
out Ebony for Metronome. So, I mean,
Incredible.
the bureaucracy involved in that must
That
have
must have
been
been
mega.
But he's used to that kind of thing because
Yeah, he runs Carnival.
He runs Carnival, absolutely,
But-
which is crazy.
I missed one out. At 4:30,
At 4:30.
we've got another Latimer boy.
Yeah.
Piki
Yeah.
Saku, who's in the studio, the Muse Gallery.
Oi, oi, yes,
lads. Brilliant.
Piki, where should we start? Because you and I know each other from fighting the council, trying to knock our homes down
Indeed.
many years ago, and then obviously we're neighbours, so we saw the fire together. But you've always been a rapper. You kind of went viral with a kind of interview rap with the BBC on the morning of the fire, didn't you? But you've always been a rapper, but recently you've come back into our lives as part of the Art Bus crew.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, with Faye. And even to the point that we on the last Art Bus, people, we were on Sloane Square, right in the heart of proper Chelsea, and Peaky gets up and he presents his showcase with a kind of Holly Penfield, who's a kind of country singer, who's not as young as you lot, let's put it that way. We had a dance troupe, and then we also had Clay Mobius, and you presented a showcase. It was blinding.
Yeah, Dream West London. They were incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
The
Shut
whole
it down.
thing was incredible.
Definitely. Yeah, it's an honor to be a part of it. Definitely.
So, Pinky, tell us your story, because you know I've been on your website, I've looked at it. You're a Latimer boy. I knew you when you were a teenager. What's been going on in your life last few years?
Oi, a fair bit. To be fair, obviously born and bred in Latimer, grew up here, got a lot of love for this area. I would say like a bit before lockdown, I made some questionable choices and ended up I just had to move out just for betterment of self, etc., etc. So I've just been in East for the last few years, just working on a stable way to make money.
When you say East, which bit of East?
Right now, I'm basically in Essex. I'm in Woodford.
Right.
I was in Bethnal
Central
Green
line.
for a couple of years. Yeah. Literally the other end of London. But yeah, it's a bit more peaceful. It's a bit out of the way. It's just somewhere where I can kind of focus and.
Do you have green spaces?
Yeah, a lot.
Really?
Lot. Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know when.
Well, you can hop over the fence and you're off in the fields and shit like that, or
no fences. Like, to be honest, I can't even believe that when I was younger, I used to take the piss out of places like Essex. Cause now I'm like, damn, like that's where people are living. But yeah, man, it's all right. Obviously, I miss the end, so I'm always back down here whenever I can be. See my mum, see you lot. You know what I'm saying? I would say, like, the last few years has more been about just I throw events and stuff for, like, I do marketing, so I throw events for brands and stuff like that. So I've mainly been working on that, and then I do music out of the love for it. If I'm honest, like, in lockdown, I quit music because I kind of thought it was kind of, it felt a bit tainted because it was connected to a lot of, like, negative things that happened. And then I just started getting depressed, so I just couldn't stop doing music, basically. So that's that.
no? I mean, fair enough. You know, music. I've been a kind of DJ all my life, but you do fall out of love with it every now and then for a couple of years. Then you get back in and renewed energies.
Exactly. It's like, can't even, yeah, literally. It's exactly that. It's like a very toxic relationship. But I'll never stop loving music, basically. So
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Peaky has been absolutely brilliant on the last few outings we've had together. You've done, you did a brilliant set in that weird place just by Euston Tower. That kind of really empty place. Then you did a brilliant little set on the bus. What are you going to do tomorrow?
You're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, we like that answer.
I mean, when you did Tavistock, one of the tunes I like the most that you've done is the Grenfell tune, which you wrote in anger very shortly after the fire. And obviously, Sunday is another 14th of the month, so Portobello Radio, of course, at 7 o'clock, will go silent, 72 seconds. And we all need to keep remembering what happened. But I love that tune. Do you write out of anger, or do you write like some people about your, you know, what's going on in your everyday? Or
yeah, I would say the best music that I write comes from anger, definitely, or like just depression or something like that. I don't want to say my music is depressing. I don't think
it's not.
It is,
I mean, I can vouch for that, mate.
Yeah, it's like, it's like Gig said, innit? Pain is the essence. It's the fuel. And nowadays, obviously, life is improving slowly, but there's still a lot of things that, you know, to be angry about. And I'm not really a complainer.
True that.
So just put it into the music, basically.
Sorry, Zakir, I've dominated the conversation.
I love it. Like, I think, I mean, I'm not a musician. I love music, though. But I think, like, there's a rawness to letting your emotions be spoken through music. And I really respect and rate people that are able to use that and be a bit vulnerable in their music as well, and kind of like share their personal kind of experience, because that's not really an easy thing to do. And then
You're right, there's a certain amount of therapy involved with doing that kind of thing, and always the best creative projects come out of torment, come out of anger, as you said before, you know, sadness. And whenever there's a powerful emotion going on,
it sparks something in us. And like, even some of the greatest really artists, like, you know, writers, and they're always writing at a time where things are just not the best in their life, but then that's when they usually make like some of the best kind of work as well.
And I think it's a two-way thing. We get an amazing creative project out of it, and the artist themselves gets a certain amount. As I said, therapy, it's good to get it out. And if that's the way that you can release such heavy, dominant emotions, then surely that's a brilliant thing. And we both win, man. We both win.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like it gives you like ownership over that pain that you have as well. Like those experiences, it makes you feel like if you just sit around with your friends and you're just sad, complaining about all of this stuff that's going on, it's just that's dead. It's just a dead vibe.
You're
Like,
right.
what are you getting out of that?
It's
Whereas
not
if you make a
productive.
banger,
Yeah,
it's like, yo, it's a win. You get a win out of it. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So talking about wins, what's the next project? Have you got like a new album recording up, or got any new releases? Have you organised a good YouTube video?
So right now I'm working on just releasing consistently. I feel like my whole problem throughout my career has just not been like being consistent. So I've got a few singles lined up that are coming very soon. I just dropped Balance.
Banger.
Which I believe you lot are going to hear shortly.
Yeah, we're going to play that. Can I ask you a question about that? Because
go on.
you know, again, we're back in this vinyl era. I keep going back to, but like people would actually have to make a physical record. So it was very structured. You had a single every 3 months, and you had a kind of album every year, 18 months, and in this digital world, you know, I mean, some of the early grime people came out of the BPM. What was it? The BlackBerry.
BBs.
BBM. I mean, grime came out of BBM. That is mental. You know, it's kind of a whole different way of releasing. It's not about waiting for a big album and people queuing outside Tower Records to buy it. It's like drip, drip, drip. How's that work?
It's just a different time. I feel like attention spans are just shorter. It's like I've released projects before, like full-length projects, and I very much enjoy the process of creating a full-length project. But I just feel like right now, if you're not someone of note, no one really wants to hear that. No one really cares about an hour's worth of your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just... And also one thing I feel like I struggled with is I'm a perfectionist. So when it comes to making a project, I feel like a lot of people are like that as well. You want this body of work to feel perfect. So you spend too long making it perfect. And then before you know it, 2-3 years have passed, and some of the songs on there, it doesn't even reflect your life right now. So now I feel like it's more about, if you make a song in the moment and it's a picture of what's going on right now, it's best to just drop it now while it fully makes sense and while it's fully reflective of your experience, sort of thing.
I love that thing you said about no one's going to give you an hour to listen to an hour's worth of your life, because that really sums up modern culture quite rightly. If you want an hour's worth, make it worth it. Peaky, thank you so much for coming in. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant.
Yes, good
Absolutely
luck,
brilliant.
man.
Yeah,
Good luck.
tomorrow, Saturday, if you're listening on
Yes.
Friday, you've got to get yourselves down. It's a free festival. It's behind the most incredibly famous Trellick Tower at the end of the Goulburn Road. Come on down. This amazing
Well,
bloke
amazing,
is going to be
you know.
there doing his talent, and you're about to play one of his absolute smashing tunes.
No,
Love it.
The most recent song you've dropped, right? Balance.
Yeah, definitely. Most recent.
Why don't you introduce it? You did brilliantly last time.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to say. It's called Balance. It's a bit of a contradiction in terms of what it's called and what it talks about. But it is a banger. Let's go. Thank you.
Step on by and be like no balance. Michael works without balance. Tell me, why the fuck I need fuck balance? I'm off balance. I need more to add to this balance. We went left, I had to step right. My bro step on white and be like New Balance. The like it earns but no balance. The Michael works but on balance. My mind still works without balance. Tell me, why the fuck I need balance? I made £2 designing one party.
Heard he done sold his PS5 for 2 Zs to grow to some yardies. Yeah, still he's flexing them car keys. Them dinosaurs are like 40 plus and still moving purple, that's balmy. I mean Barney, just can't be. In their shoes I packed, that ain't calm me. 10 quid down from poor time and block 5 sunk, I lost a few ether. Brushed that off with some wine, put another 10 down to earn a 2-seater. That's 40 something on the prof. All mine like fuck a percentage. Unless it's 40 something on the rocks, or it's 40 something in it. Pull me something on the rocks, kill these intrusive voices. Had Satan sat on both shoulders, so I ran through them traces. Said pull me something on the rocks, kill these intrusive voices. Had Satan sat on both shoulders, so I ran through them. Fuck balance, I'm off balance. I need more to add to this balance. We went left, I had to step right. My bro step on right and be like New Balance. They like it earns but no balance. The Michael works but don't balance. My mind still works without balance. Tell me, why the fuck I need balance? Fuck balance, I'm off balance. I need more to add to this balance. We went left, I had to step right. My bro step on right and be like New Balance. They like it earns but no balance. The Michael works but don't balance. My mind still works without balance. Tell me, why the fuck I need balance?
Yeah, that is Piki Saku, and that is Balance. If you want to see him live, just turn up tomorrow. Trellick Tower, he's on at 4:30. We've got amazing acts from 2. The show starts at midday. Greg and I have only just worked that out.
We have
so one of us
Saturday
will be DJ at midday.
Absolutely, Saturday the 13th of July 2024.
Yeah.
It's going to be brilliant. Absolutely roadblock. Absolutely.
So if you're listening on Saturday, you better get down there in a minute.
Yeah, man. But listen, we go until about 7 o'clock. So even if you're, if you've got other plans, then come down afterwards. Certainly if you're in the West London area, you'd be mad not to.
Drop
mad,
in
I
for a
tell you,
moment.
mad.
I think Panella is open, the fantastic Sicilian vegetarian, well, not all vegetarian, but mainly vegetarian food just under Trellick Tower.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And they do banging coffee, actually. If you're into your coffees, that is probably some of the best coffee in West London in that place.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's delish.
Great.
Absolutely delish.
Before we forget, we should probably get on to our What's On.
Ooh.
I'm going to start with the radio just because we've mentioned that Ray Jones's play, Oh I Say, is on at 1 p.m. on
Amazing.
Sunday the 14th.
Yeah.
That's preceded by Henry's Lucky 7. That's part of the series we started with Jeremy Corbyn, went on with Peter Richardson from the comic strip. This guy is a little less well known, Julian Marszalek.
Marszalek, yeah.
You say it's a good show.
It's all right. If you like rock music, then it's an absolute smasher.
Ringing endorsement there
Yeah,
from.
yeah, no, absolutely. He's a journalist and he writes for all the big rock magazines.
Yep.
He even writes for a magazine called Prog Rock or something like that. So I don't know. Am I allowed to say that on this station? Even?
No, you can say prog rock.
Yay! Anyway, so it's a really interesting one. If you're into the rock genre, and that's going to be kicking off at midday on Sunday.
Yeah. Right now, on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
At 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
It's the Saturday Sessions.
With Mick Robinson.
Mick Robinson.
Monty Blathers.
The guy who runs the White Bear there in Farringdon.
Yeah.
Which is rocking. I mean, it's a roadblock there the
It
entire
is.
time as far as I
And
can
well,
make out.
since he's got some major links with our man Eddie Pillar and the wonderful Totally Wired radio platform, the place has gone
endless,
roadblock because Eddie's got so much talent in his stable / in his address book. It's always an absolute
And in
smasher.
fact, I think they're all out in Mallorca at Modcast at the moment. So hopefully they'll all sit
brilliant.
around the pool listening to
Mick Robinson tomorrow.
3 o'clock, Charlie Forbes Medicine Show.
It's good. Everything Blues Infused is mental.
4 o'clock, DJ for Blue.
DJ for Blue.
That
She's
is
we haven't
off.
had one from her in a wee while.
No, I mean that's because she's been so busy DJing. She gets about. Back to the football. She's a steward at Chelsea.
Absolutely. Why
for
she's
all
for
the
Blue?
home
Yeah, man.
games.
Yeah.
And she plays urban music, whatever the urban youth are listening to. Interestingly, it went towards house music recently, but it's mainly kind of R&B, dancehall, reggaeton, that sort of thing.
Absolutely, but it could, as you said, be anything from house
Yeah.
music through to old school 70s floor fillers.
5 o'clock, The Flower Man.
Alternative dance from Jason Boone. We love that guy. We really do.
He's the guy who does the flowers outside Queen's Park Station.
Absolutely. He's got the flower stall outside Queen's Park Tube. And
Really upmarket flowers. I mean, he's top notch.
But he
And
looks
his
after
music's
everyone,
top notch
and
as
his
well.
music's beyond.
It's like beautiful
honestly,
flowers.
he goes trawling the internet, Bandcamp, and the other unusual platforms, getting everything that's never been released on Spotify. You know, I think that's an almost prerequisite to a lot of his tracks.
Yeah.
And most of them he orders up on vinyl, so he
Yeah,
can play it on
mainly
vinyl.
vinyl,
So
mainly
you know,
vinyl.
it's incredible. He does so much crate digging. He's got bleeding fingers.
6 o'clock, Judge Bud.
Judge
she
Bud.
She sent a show because she's off to Ibiza. Doesn't
She's
want London
literally
to forget her.
About to jump on a plane, get over to the Isla Blanca, and
For a month or
big it
play.
up. Absolutely, and I'm pretty certain that she sent us 2 shows, and the show that we're going to play this weekend will be her Ibiza mix. So this is the kind of stuff. If you guys are out in Ibiza, then this is the kind of stuff you're going to be listening to if you're down at any of the fantastic clubs out there.
And of course, the reason she's on at 6 o'clock is because our regular 6 o'clock, Minna, is doing...
Is also doing the same.
She's doing Pikes and High Ibiza this weekend.
Brilliant.
So she is smashing it beyond smashing it. And I know
Wow.
we've said this before. She came to us as someone who'd never played out before.
Yeah.
And she's now playing with Horsebeat Disco, Dimitri from Paris.
Brilliant.
You know,
Brilliant.
top notch.
DJ Minna plays the absolute best house disco that you can imagine. She's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Following her is our mate across the pond.
The brilliant show, great show from New York. Gives you an idea of what they're listening to in Brooklyn.
And indeed his wonderful flavours.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bit offbeat. I love it. I
8
do love
o'clock is Isaac.
Oh, well, hang on. We didn't even say the guy's name. It's Jez Harkin.
Oh, Jez Harkin.
Jez
Did we not mention it?
Harkin.
Sorry.
No, we didn't. Beautiful Jez over there on over the other side of the Atlantic, sending in some delicious tunes. And then, of course, as you said, we've had a fantastic work experience guy with us all week, and we thoroughly enjoyed his company. And to culminate it all, we press ganged him at the end of a rifle to put together an hour show, which he pretty much did. It's absolutely amazing. We've got
And
the
is he going to tell us about it?
Police in helicopter. Sorry, in the background. Yeah, let's see what Isaac can say about his show that he's going to be presenting tomorrow.
So it's basically just like 10 tunes from like memories of family and that, mainly reggae and ska. But yeah, hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, we will. Thank you. Yeah,
Sounds
man.
like our kind of thing.
Yeah, done it.
Anyway, that is what is going on in our lives at the Muse coming up. The next residency, when this show finishes, starting on the 18th of July, will be the search. It's relentless here, isn't it? It'll be the search for the new residents.
Oh, is that what's going
We've
on?
only just
Ah,
waved
brilliant.
goodbye to the last one.
Absolutely brilliant. That one is our lovely mate Simon, One Night Stanza.
No, do we just do it?
Oh, yeah.
Stick
All
on
right.
that.
We're going to stick on that one for a bit. Go on then.
And then, as you say...
Simon doing One Night Stanzas.
Yeah.
We've had him on this radio platform a few times. He even did, I think, my birthday party, possibly my 50th.
He did your birthday party
up at the
at
Tabernacle,
Tab.
and he jumped on
That's
the mic.
Simon
He spoke a
David,
word. Yeah.
And he does kind of rapping, bit spoken word. It's difficult to say which.
It is, but he's great, and he'll be appearing down here at the Muse Gallery on the 25th of July.
Yeah.
Going to be brilliant.
And then don't forget that the ongoing project To Trust, which is our old friend Anton Mirto.
Wicked.
It carries on. The next workshop is next Saturday, the 20th of July. They're still rather mysterious about where they're going on, but...
It always is, as we discussed. Was it last week
just
we
search
discussed
M2 Company Projects. and
M2
you
Company
will find
Projects.
them.
They are pretty ethereal. They're pretty out there. They're wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and an education on whichever side of the canvas you're on.
All right.
It's gonna be brilliant.
Zakir, so what does the next... You'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'll be the last Friday, so I think that's the
26th,
26th.
my
of-
birthday. I won't be here.
Oh, well, we'll miss each other.
I'll have to
Yay,
replace.
it's going to be you and me, babes. It's gonna be you
Yeah,
and me, babes.
come on.
Yay,
It's the best
brilliant.
part of the team anyway.
It is, you know that. He's rubbish.
Yeah, I don't have really much going on, just, graduating next week. That's about
Brilliant,
it.
brilliant. You
I
get
got-
to throw the
got-
mortar in the air, do you?
Yeah, to be honest,
Do you have
cool.
to rent the? Do you have to rent the thing?
Yeah, I rented out.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll
Is
take
that pricey?
It's,
a
I think it's
cartel?
like 45 quid to rent it, but I got a discount code, so it didn't really
Good
cost
work.
that much. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It was,
Yeah.
end of a chapter, end of an era.
You can have some Famalam down there supporting you.
Yeah, the uncle that came on that you guys interviewed.
Oh,
his,
beautiful, Mr.
his-
Florida.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Florida is his son, Little Florida.
Oh, good.
He'll be
Good.
coming, so he's gonna come to him at the graduation with my sister and cousin. So
Oh, sweet.
should
With
be
a camera,
nice.
I hope.
Sweet.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's got phones. Everyone's got
Yeah,
a camera
true.
now. We all got a camera. Isn't
Really?
it? But yeah, no, I will send a photo in to you guys so you guys can have that.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
No, we're proud of you.
Please. Yeah,
We're
we
proud
are
of you.
proud of you.
appreciate
Very
it, really
proud. Very
appreciate
proud.
it.
Well done. Well done. Brilliant.
We, of course, will tomorrow be at Trellick Tower.
Saturday, the 13th.
Yeah, first drop, first record, midday.
Is that the code?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Probably be me.
Most definitely will be.
Don't
you.
have to say Gregsy. Thank you, Isaac, for getting Gregsy here on time this week. It's the first time.
What?
It's the first time in about 5 years.
Probably.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Gregsy,
Yeah.
do you want to just... I know what we've got to play out with. I do apologise. There's only one tune to play out with. And this is this. You've been listening to Portobello Radio. By the time this is a podcast, we're hoping that England will have won the Euros.
Oh.
Wherever you're going to
It's
watch,
coming home.
wherever you're going to watch it, we hope you have a fantastic time, and we hope this tune will be blaring out all over the capital on
brilliant.
Sunday night, about
Brilliant.
preferably at 10 o'clock, but if it has to go to 11 o'clock and penalties, so be it.
Oh, you are mad, absolutely mad. And to all of our lovely Spanish cousins, esperamos que sea un juego divertido y justo. Que tengáis suerte a todos. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Guys, whoever is the best man, let them win. We're going to thoroughly
May the
enjoy
be-
our match, and we will never hold it against you.
No, may the best team win, and we'll see you down the plaza for a drink.
We will see you down
whoever wins.
the fantastic Spanish restaurant down here, the Plaza. Whoever wins, take care. Have a wicked weekend.